Howdy Doody, and good morning, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see from that bit of B-roll, we have some fog at last, a touch of fog. So I've only got a couple of hours here this morning, so I'm due at work. So yeah, it's not a weekend this. Quick 2 hours at my local woodland. Just seen there, Ogden Water Nature Reserve. It's only about 5 minutes from where I live is this. So I've got a few compositions in mind. Obviously with it being local, I have had a few walks around here, but ideally I wanted to get right to the top. But that's not happening today, unless we get some fog at the weekend. So I'm going to have a quick fly around a couple of locations here. Just thought I'd bring you along with me. It's only about 7:20, so the sun hasn't actually risen yet. But it is nice sort of bluey colour with all this fog. It has just reached the woodland as well. But coming over the hill it was coming and going, so fingers crossed it stays for the next 2 hours. Looks like they've been doing a bit of work around here because all this is new. I have come to a part of the woodland where only a few people come. You see, it is quite dark, so there has been a composition around here before. I mean, I'm sure I can find something around here, but the fog has come in, which is ideal. Because further down here, there's a pair of trees. You'll see what I mean, why it needs fog once I get to it. Here we are. These are the trees here. This one here, and this one on the left. But I just need to work it. Because every time I've come before, the background's been a right mess. So I'm hoping now, with this fog, I can get a bit of separation and make it work somehow. So if I do get it work, I'll come back to you. But oh look at this. I'm just walking up this side now. I've got a bit of a sapling in the way. I'm thinking might get a couple of images in from here. Got this one here where it arches over. But I want to try and get them both in somehow. So yeah, when I get around here, I have to be quite close actually. Something around here so it gives you an archway above. Right, let me get set up. I'll come back to you. I've got set up the composition on vertical format at the moment. I will do it as horizontal as well. Just try to get these two trees here. I've got this little sapling here. It's slightly in the way, but I might come round a bit further. But at the minute, I've got these two trees with just that top branch overlapping, just so it forms an arc. I will try and get around this side a bit as well, which that could be the horizontal shot. But for the vertical shot, I'm going to keep it at this. I will crop it, probably 8x10, just cut that sky down. I'm at f11. I'm going to adjust that down, probably to about f8, just so I get a bit of drop off in that background, just to emphasise this fog a little bit more. I'm focusing as well on this tree in the foreground. Obviously back button focus as always. So, and the 2-second timer. So yeah, focus on this tree just so it drops off a little bit in the background. But yeah, I'll try and get around this side. I'll bob both images up for you now. Yeah, for a couple of start of images. Yeah, rather nice is this. This is the next scene we've come across. I did come off the beaten path a bit. I've just found a little trail. It sort of ends over here. But we've got this big fallen tree just down here. But I'm only using this branch. I've cropped in at the left hand tree just there. And this one here, because the arches come over. And the fog in the background, it's making it all nice and diffused. So yeah, it's quite a nice one is this. See from the back of the camera there. That's this view. I've been quite critical as well to get over this side. Just try and get a bit of separation. There's a tree roughly about here. So if you move over, it overlaps coming this side, you get a bit of a separation and hides the other tree behind it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with that one. So I'll bob this one up for you as we continue to have a little wander. But the shapes of the trees in the fog, oh, it's something else. Oh, I've got to cross another little scene now. Got this tree here just because it was very twisty and gnarly and just stands out, but it does arch round as well. I've got this fern at the bottom as well. I will crop it off to this tree roughly here so you don't get this blank space. So it's just all about this little scene here. Yeah, I think it does work quite nice as this. But like with all woodland photography, it is hard. It is hard just to get it right, but this tree here, look. It's all gnarly with its shape. It could actually work. Round about here as well. It's going off into the background with all the little trees. But while I'm here and it's foggy, I'll take it because, as in a couple of other vlogs I keep saying, if you see an image, take it, because next time you come it might not be here. As in the Gotti stock one, where I took that tree with the tree roots going up. The last time I went, which was a couple of vlogs ago, it wasn't there, so yeah, take it while you can. I've come up to the top path now, where it runs roughly side of the moor, so hopefully we'll get a bit more fog just drifting in. But yeah, the leaves are turning now, look. We're well and truly in full flow of autumn. Bit more colour to come, but with the winds and stuff, it has sort of blown a lot of the leaves off. Oh, but look at this form of a tree. Just there, look. The fog does make that stand out. So yeah, let's have a go with this. See what we can do around here. So, oh yeah, coming round here, look. I've got a 24 to 105 lens on at the minute. I don't really want to go any wider. I'll put this lens on just so I can zoom in a bit as well. So, right, let's work this and see what I can come up with. Right, I've got to slide out with this one. I did one further up, just a vertical orientation, just with the ferns in the foreground. But thought I'd try and frame it. So I've got this tree on the right hand side. I've got this tree on the left hand third as well. Well, not third, but right in the corner, just so it frames the arch of these trees with the arms look like they're just reaching out for you. So yeah, I thought it'd be like this one. So I'll bob this one on. I'll bob both versions on actually, as I continue to walk on this top little path here, because this fog does look to be getting a bit thicker. As you can see on the back of the camera now, still walking on this top path. I saw the broken branch, but with a tree right in the centre of it. Well, I might do this 8x10 or 1x1, depending what's what when I get it in post. But yeah, just looking through it, so that tree is just framed by the broken branch. Just something a bit different. So yeah, with the fog, it just diffuses as well. I know I keep saying it, but people, they all say, all the big woodlanders, especially Simon Baxter, the fog makes the difference, and it certainly does. There we go, that's his next composition now. Literally 10-15 yards from back there, I just saw the bend in this tree. I've come down a little bit as well, just try and get a bit of separation between the trees in the background. It is hard because it is totally thick as this. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. I've got it on the right hand third, sort of leaning into the middle, but I might even try and get it bang in the middle and do a 1-to-1 crop on it. So I'll recompose for that one, and then I'll bob them both up for you. Just let me know which you think is best, the one on the right or the square crop one, so where it's centred right in the middle. So yeah, what a morning. Right, I've stopped here for one reason. I'm on the top path, but we are now starting to look down on everything. So this image here, if you ignore the sky, ignore the floor, it's going to be another 3B1 crop. It's going right across, because the fog has come all the way across now. So yeah, this is what it's definitely going to be a 3B1 crop. Just going right across, very muted as well. So yeah, if it's worked, well, either way, I'll bob it up, you know me. I don't mind you showing what's what. We're all just trying to apply as trade and stuff, aren't we? So I'll bob this one up anyway. The birds are starting to waken up now, and the wind is starting to build up a little bit. So we're kind of walking across anyway and see what else we come across. Because yeah, this fog is great. There us walking on. See the shapes of the trees and stuff appearing in the fog. This looks like a nice little area here. Especially this one down to the left hand side. Quite an old tree as well. Oh, look at this. Get down low here and try and incorporate this fern, this tree and that tree as well. Oh yeah, this could be a nice little area, so let it bob you down a minute. The first composition I've got around this area is there on the back of the camera. Vertical orientation. Got this tree here with a branch that comes round, and that big one on the right hand side that leans back out. I will go down the other side as well. I am toying with the idea as well, coming back a bit further and up and incorporating this one as well, just to see. I'll probably do that next before I work the scene around the other side, because there's some golden leaves as well in the background, and the ferns are turning as well at that other side. So yeah, this is a nice area, is this little part of this woodland. So yeah, I'll get set up here and then I'll bob that image on next for you. But yeah, this could be my favourite one so far this morning. Looking up to shoot the other side now. But look at that. That could be a nice just vertical shot just there, just these three. This is from the back of that tree that we're leaning over. So I'm going to quickly shoot this one before I get down to the other side. As you can hear, the rain is coming, but so is the fog. What a morning this is. So glad I got out of bed early. Peeps, I'm literally wetting myself a minute because I've come down the other side. This is the other side of this tree now. Look at this. So if I can get something from back here, incorporating this, but just turn you around. Look at this one as well. All the forms these take. So, way up, there's a broken tree as well there, look. It does get a bit messy further back. But yeah, let's see what I can do with something around this side, especially with this fog. So yeah, let me try and work this side, and then I'll come back to you with these. What a morning. Right, I've come round to this side. Just try and incorporate these three branches there and that big twisted tree there. I've got it balanced on this side so it is sort of framed as such. But yeah, this side here, what a cracking place. I think when the fog rolls back in, like I said before, I've only got a few hours this morning before I've got to go to work, so unfortunately. But when you get conditions like this, it's hard not to take advantage of this. Right, I've had me tear myself away from that scene. Otherwise I could have been there all morning with that. But yeah, what a lovely morning. People think, oh bloody hell, Foggy. Well, just get to the woods. You never know what you come across like that back there. So these forms of trees, look. I know I keep saying it, but with the fog, makes all these stand out even more. I mean, look at these down here. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Right, literally, turned you off, I've turned you back on. Like it's always said before, always pays to look behind you. Walk past this one way, but the other way, look at the form of this. I'm thinking somewhere down here, just so that branch arch, it takes you out, then arches back around, and these take you all in. I will try and get, well, I might do, try and get that in somehow. But yeah, I'll have a go, try to work this, and if it's worked, you'll see this shot next. I've had to simplify this scene quite a bit because these were just taking you out. So I've just focused just on this one branch, curling you round and back in. And then obviously the tall tree in the middle just sort of blocks you off, so it does take you into the background. So yeah, this is quite a nice one, is this. So yeah, I'll bob this one up for you next. But yeah, just goes to prove, just work a scene, work it. And what you think looks right, probably is. So yeah, I'll bob this one up next for you. Unfortunately, make me way back now because I've been here 2 hours already. So I better get to work. So this one shot I want to try and get, which incorporates a gate. So if it works, I'll end with that image, and hopefully you'll see me again very soon. If the fog comes back over this weekend, I'll be in here for more or less a full day, I think, exploring other parts, because I know where there is some. Just bear with me while I get down here. I know where there's some quite dead trees, so it needs to be really foggy for them. But that's way up over the other side of this woodland, so hopefully you'll see me again soon from here. If you've enjoyed it, please give us the old thumbs up, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.